this shit really something that's happening, bro? Is this shit really something that actually came true, bro? Is it really something that actually is coming true? Jim Carrey predicted it. It's a Jim Carrey in living color prediction literally coming true, bro. You can't make this shit up. You can't. Jim Carrey sitting back, all the conspiracy theories in the world. Who would have thought this shit would come true, bro? All the conspiracy theories in the world. Who would have thought the in living color shit would come through? This one, Jim Carrey, he cooking, bro. He cooking. Royce White joining the WNBA. The bearded lady from Europe, I guess. Royce White, a nobody in basketball, and he gonna put the wig, and he still got a beard. He don't care. The trans community is mad because Royce White isn't the freedom fighter Jackie Chan of the trans community. You mad because he just a guy with a beard that says I want that paycheck, and he not all in on being a super trans. Royce White is not a super trans, and you mad because he just want that paycheck. What did I tell you? It's gonna be a lot of ninjas after the WNBA paycheck because of a loophole. You can't expect them to be all in on your movement, okay? They're not gonna go all the snippity snip, maybe not, but they're gonna, you know, I could see some if hormones is it. Yeah, give me that big bang. This is the outcome, bro. Whatever it is, you're gonna see lots of ninjas way better at basketball than Royce White uh turning into the WNBA. This is the outcome, bro. Jim Carrey predicted this way back ago. Way back ago. In Living Color days. This is the out this is what you're aiming for, bro. This is what Are you serious? It's not a game. Ninjas is gonna get the paycheck one way or another. You can't expect us as men when it's our backs against the wall in a lot of situations, and you want us. So now there's a stipulation: we have to be all in on your movement of the trans movement instead of just trying to get that check and using the loophole you put out to just get the check. Nah, ninjas is not gonna care about your movement. We just gonna use it as another way of getting that check. That big bank. That big bank. So when we go to the strip club, yeah, go in this canter about to ball out. Let her dunk. I'm gonna say this. I do not know who Ines Cantor is, but it's like this, you know. I don't really follow the WNBA, but Brunson, I know who he is. It's like that. What if Brunson decides to join the WNBA in his prime? Look, I'm telling you, woman, opening the trans can of worms, it's gonna backfire once actual dudes actually really be joining, because it's like that's their way of making bank. It's gonna be a way of making bank just for regular dudes. There's gonna be a lot of regular dudes with long hair and beards. Royce, you open that can of worms, then when what's his name? Royce White do it, he's like, okay, why not make bank? When you do it, it's like, oh, we want trans women, just not that trans woman. Why? Because he's not all for the cause. He's not all with the narrative that you're going. He technically he just beat the loophole. We'll look her up. She's about to be in the LeBron. Oh, she's about to be the LeBron of the WNBA. So she's someone that I'll look her up, but she's and this Cantor must be someone that they kind of like got a campaign for that person to be the number one basketball player before it happens, like LeBron. The next LeBron is at like the next top five ever to be in the NBA. I'm pretty sure Jordan's the GOAT. So it's like, what are you aiming for? What are you aiming for? To be in the top five or to be the actual GOAT? You know what I'm saying? And that's pretending like the whole Wilt Chamberlain thing never even happened. Like the dude literally was unstoppable. But anywho, LeBron, okay? Well, LeBron is the GOAT. We'll just go with that. But it's like this. There's multiple team leaders with more championships than LeBron. Multiple team leaders with more championships than LeBron. And that's how you gotta go by. Not all of the there's lots of people with more championships, but we're talking about team leaders. Team leaders, okay? Steph Curry is considered a team leader. Tim Duncan is considered a team leader. Jordan, a team leader. You understand? There's multiple team leaders with more championship wins than LeBron. Okay? Now, when it comes to someone like I don't know, John Sally, he probably got more titles than LeBron, but he definitely not a team leader. So it's like, what are we aiming for? Kobe, he's a team leader, more championships than LeBron. Okay. LeBron a foul merchant, and he's been in the WNBA. I mean, he's been in the NBA twice as long as Jordan, and has less success. Yeah, he's been in. It's like this. Jordan played in the era I like to call where guys ran down the court on a regular, looking like this. Okay. Could you imagine if LeBron ever had a moment where he had to run up and down the court looking like this with his eyeball hanging out? That was on a normal average day going up against Charles Barkley, I hope you know. You had your eyeball hanging out. Look it up. look up the people who went up against Charles Barkley. They had their eyeball hanging out on the regular as they walk up and down the court. That's what Jordan went up against, okay? LeBron definitely would have been doing this. With his eyeball hanging out. Bronny quit because his fingernail broke. Yes, I don't know if that's true, but it's something I definitely could see happening. Am I wrong? If Bronny's broke his fingernail, like one he probably just got done at one of those nail salons, if it chipped and fell off when they passed him the ball, I could see him him definitely leaving at least that moment of the game. Yeah, this is where we're at. So it's pretty much like a lot of the females in the NBA, a crossover to the WNBA really wouldn't be much of a switch in their regular lives. A lot of them is basically halfway there, bro. They halfway there. Let's not pretend like the French made LeBron and Diddy thing didn't happen. Like we already know that shit happened. Like so they already there, bro. They already there. They halfway there. We just living on a prayer. It's true. My favorite Larry Bird and Kobe, they played through a lot of hurt and killed the league while they hurt. Rip Mamba. Yes, Kobe put it all on the line time after time. He really put his whole life into the game. His whole life. He finally got to retirement, and maybe at, what was it, like after a year or 2 years of retirement, that's when it happened. He all that blood, sweat, and tears he done. I would have liked to see Kobe get to enjoy retirement the right way for a long time. I would like to see that. I wish it could have happened. And a lot of the shit LeBron was talking, some of it he was holding back when Kobe was alive. Some of it he was afraid to say when Kobe was alive. We know it's true. Now it's free range. Kobe isn't there to be like, nah, what you saying is cap. What you saying is cap. What you saying is cap. Kobe's not there to shut him up. So now he's got his minions and yes men being like, LeBron, King James, sir, what else can you tell us about how you are the best ever to touch a basketball, Mr. King James? It's literally been a campaign his whole career. He's finally reached a point where part of it could possibly come true in longevity, through longevity. Literally where he's 80 years old. The scenario will be he's gonna be 80 years old. They're gonna wheel him on the court wearing a uniform. There's gonna be four really talented superstars on his team. While he just sits there sleeping and drooling Joe Biden style, pissing and shitting in his pants, the President of the United States style. And the rest of the other four players on his team be dunking and slamming and doing all the threes and shit. Four great players will be doing that shit. Like he be drooling in his wheelchair that they put on the court. He'll still technically be a player, right? When they wheel his ass out there, he'll still be part of the team. LeBron, we're talking about. LeBron will still be part of the team, but he'll just be 80 years old in a wheelchair with a great four other players doing their thing, right? These guys will be. We're talking about 30 years from now, bro. And this is what the scenario will be. They're gonna wheel his old ass, bum ass out there, while four other great superstars be winning and creating championships and shit. And he literally will be shitting and pissing in his wheelchair, but he will be a part of the team, and he'll be an active player, just sitting in the wheelchair out on the court. And it's like this: when those four talented guys on his team win that championship, LeBron's gonna get the MVP. You guys did it. Now, minions, give me the MVP. I did it. I finally, at age 81, passed Jordan. Kobe was doing some coaching and wrote a book in retirement. But yes, put LeBron in the 80s, he'd be crying the whole game for offensive fouls. What would happen? It's like this. Stephen A. Smith made LeBron cry. Stephen A. Smith made LeBron cry. Imagine what LeBron would go up against in the 80s. It's like that. We talking all this shit talking, all the legally allowed to hit a guy with their eyeball hanging out. The internet, he can't just put it onto the internet to defend him, because the internet didn't really exist then. So he can't just put it onto the internet to defend him. So it would be LeBron minus the minions. The minions wouldn't exist, brah. His fans wouldn't exist. Where he can just be like, go viral anytime he wants to get them to defend him. Nah, he would have people defending him, but not like that. I mean, the Drake music video before his career even started. Yeah, that shit isn't normal, bro. We get it. He was an exciting player to start. And yeah, he should be in the conversation of one of the greatest. You can't take away that. But it's like self-proclaimed. It's too much self-proclaimed. Yeah, LeBron is a GOAT. Alright? Yeah, LeBron is a GOAT. Alright? Going on another team. So there's a key word, right? There's a key word you put in that sentence. He is. Where is it? Where am I? A GOAT. He is a GOAT. He's not the GOAT. Okay? He is a GOAT. He's not the GOAT. Okay? That only can be reserved for one. Only in football, right? It isn't a question. Tom Brady's the GOAT. It's just like, it isn't a question. Tom Brady's the GOAT in football. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, but, real recognize real. Tom Brady's the GOAT. Okay? It's not a question. There's not a GOAT. It's the GOAT. And it's like, if you have to question it, then it's like, what are we doing? I think he's not in the conversation of greatest at all. I will. You gotta give him. I don't know. Top 6, top 7, top 5, maybe. You just notice like a lot of his trash talking took a whole nother level when Kobe wasn't around to be like, yeah, that's cap. Yeah, that's cap. That's cap, bro. You got Bronny playing on the Lakers, bro? Really? Really? Bro, a lot of what you're doing is cap. A lot of what you're saying is cap. Kobe was the one to check him. Kobe would check him and Kobe would talk trash, and Kobe had the higher amount of titles to actually back up what he was saying. You know, like Kobe could talk trash bilingual, bro. He talked trash bilingual to dudes. Like, what he go up against the Russian dudes, and be speaking in their language, and they be like, this, the, what was that? What? I did not know Kobe Bryant spoke Russian. Yeah, he would be talking trash, bilingual. This ninja was like Kobe was one of the greats, bro, at talking trash. Kobe was like a goat when it came to talking trash. I love that about him. Hmm. Who's your favorite player? G. Let's see. Kobe. Kobe was my favorite player. I grew up in the generation when I was in high school, right? We seen that ninja. He's not from a high school too far away. And he literally going from high school to the NBA. And we see his talent, he's gonna take the shit over. We see him. And it's like when you in high school and one of your peers is going straight from high school to the NBA, and about to take the shit over, everybody's claiming, yeah, yeah, Kobe's my cousin, bro. My cousin. Everybody was like, yeah, yeah, that's my brother, Kobe. Yeah, we actually, don't I look like Kobe? Yeah, everyone, don't I look like Kobe? Everyone will be like, don't I look like Kobe? And all the females will be like, yeah, you kind of look like Kobe. I see it. And then be like, you actually think I look like Kobe? Okay, I'm gonna run with this shit. That's my pickup line. Anywho, Kobe was that dude, bro. Talking Mamba mentality. It took a while for me to think about what that meant. But when I took it, I ran with that Mamba mentality. It was a immediate change in my personality when I adapted the Mamba mentality. You see the never give up, never give up in these eyes now, right? I lost hella weight, bro, like 100 pounds after adapting the Mamba mentality. There's no giving up on nothing, nada. I be pushing myself and pushing myself and pushing myself to the next level, and like Buzz Lightyear, infinity and beyond, bro. It's like that. So adapting the Mamba mentality is something we all can do. We all can install it into our lives. That's what I want to put out there from what we learned from being able to pay attention to our brother that we lost, Kobe Bryant. What he left behind for any of his fans and black men and black women. He left behind the Mamba mentality, bro. So that victim mentality, you can push aside and adapt the Mamba mentality, okay? Where you gonna push yourself and you gonna scrape, you gonna scramble, or you're gonna claw out of any situation you win, and that never give up, that real determination. When they when Allen Iverson and your buddies come to LA and they wanna they're like, hey Kobe, let's go to the club. Come on, Kobe, let's go out. Let's go have a good time. We all in LA. Let's go to the club. I'm going to the gym. I'm gonna be practicing. I'm determined to be the best. No, you go to the club. Nothing against what you're doing. Nothing against what you're doing. You made it. You got the money. You wanna ball out, have all the fun in the world. I'm going to the gym. I'm gonna practice, practice, practice. There ain't nobody there. I got the whole gym to myself. This is a dream come true. I'm a practice relentlessly. You understand? That's the Mamba mentality, bro. He instilled it in us. Actually, it was already in us, but it's like he just kind of like let us know just a change in mentality. We can take whatever we got to 1,000% next level. Yes, I believe they said Kobe would put up 1,000 shots by himself in practice. 1,000 shots by himself in practice. That explains a lot. If you look at like what was it, 60 baskets a game and up, the people in that category who got 60 points a game and up, who did that a lot of the time, and who did that a little of the time. This is a stat. I think it's a real stat. It's 60 points and up, and who is in that stat, who appears in it multiple times, like, and who barely was able to get in it maybe but once or something. Love and son. They denounced his last game like it didn't mean anything, but that was at his retirement age, basically. A lot of points, bro. He had more left in the tank. That was a lot of points at his retirement age. Yeah, it's like they're gonna denounce it on a defense level, but it's like, bro, dude was still he was still out there. He still had the intelligence, the athletic ability, the the shots was able to go in. Look, he was dangerous. Kobe was dangerous, and it's so much you had to mention Kobe because I'm a big fan, and that completely got me off topic from the weirdo friend shit going on. I just went on like a 50-minute rant about Kobe. And the NBA is more offensive, favorable instead of defensive. It's made the game soft and easy to score. That takes us back. Could LeBron play and have that longevity career if the game wasn't soft and for sensitivity? If LeBron had to go down the court like this, his eyeball hanging out on the regular, anytime he go up against Charles Barkley, his eyeball hanging out. If he had to go up and down the court like this, would he have that longevity career? If he it was on the regular, the opposition team of Charles Barkley had at least a black eye, at least a shiner. It was a lot harder to score when look at the what was it a East versus West All Star game when it was Kobe versus LeBron's team, I think it was, and Kobe's like, okay, I'm actually gonna play defense on him and try to make it hard for him. I'm gonna do it. I don't give a fuck what everyone thinks. It's a charity game. No, I'm gonna D up just that guy, just LeBron, and make his day miserable. I'm gonna make his day miserable. I'm gonna humiliate him. Watch that game. I forget what year it is, but it was like it was an All Star game of some sort. When Kobe's like, okay, I'm actually gonna D up this ninja and humiliate him on one of the biggest stages, and make his day miserable. Not just because he be claiming he the goat before achieving nothing, but he got a campaign of diddlers claiming he the goat. The Diddy vote or die ninjas was already behind him. The Drakes and the all them was already got the music video. Baby, I'm the best. Baby, I'm the best. The best there ever was. The best there ever was. Never did shit. Never did shit. But I am the best. But I am the best. Never, never gonna do shit. Never gonna do shit. But I'm better than you was. But I'm better than you was. Baby, I'm the best. Baby, I'm the best. I'm the best there ever was. I'm the best there ever was. Had Eminem in the video and shit. Ninjas like Eminem. They're gonna Eminem say Drake's the best. That's it. Bangarang Peter. That's all they need of evidence right there. That's it. Ain't no if, ands, or buts, bro. Drake say Drake say LeBron's the best. It's enough evidence right there. The judge declares LeBron the best in this debate because Drake said so. Case closed. We don't need evidence. We don't need a real jury of the peers. Just Drake. Man, I'm the best. I'm the best. The best there ever was. The best there ever was. Finding Nemo, whatnot. Yeah, that he had a campaign like Camera, bro. He had a campaign like Camera. He had a campaign like a presidential type of campaign from high school, drilling into people that he's the best. They was drilling in our heads that he was the best. Like, he definitely good, but that other guy right there, Mr. Kobe Bryant, he just looks like he actually better. He not don't really have to say it. He don't have to be out there with all that shit. That he just kind of looks like he is. That other guy, Jordan, like why is he on everybody's sneakers? Why we line up 1,000 people in a line, pushing each other, killing each other over his sneakers? We're literally killing each other over his sneakers. You know that. We're literally killing each other over Jordan sneakers. But like killing each other over Jordan sneakers. But the guy, baby, I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best there ever was. The best there ever was. I'm the best. I'm the best. In the French maid outfit. Say he the best. Okay, I guess. Drake said so. And since Drake said so, Judge Judy's like, bang. That's it. Debate over. We don't need evidence. Drake is. I mean, the bum is the best. LeBron is the best. Wait till he really 80 years old. They wheel him on the court, and the other four talented basketball players on his starting lineup win him a championship, and his minions uh, AI vote him to get the MVP of some sort of that game and of the championship game 30 years from now, and he finally be passing Jordan longevity. He gonna be 80 years old, winning championships because they don't he don't even have to play. He gets to decide the team. He could pick he could pick the best of the best, four guys on his team. He could be old as shit. They're gonna wheel him out. It's gonna be four and a half. He gonna be that half. He gonna be that handicap member on the team. And the other four guys, great all stars. They're gonna wheel LeBron out. He gonna be drooling and shit in his pants, right? And pissing his pants, leaving stains on the court. Where the that guy with the mop, he gonna be busy. The guy that comes in to clean up the court with the mop, he gonna have a busy day cleaning after LeBron and bum shit. You know, he gonna be cleaning actual shit stain. They're gonna need a real janitor like me. Okay, I'm a janitor. They're gonna need a real janitor that knows that shit to clean up after the bum shit stain and piss stain when they drag his old ass onto the court. And it's like he gonna be in his wheelchair, four talented superstars on his team, winning championship rings. But he's gonna get the MVP as the celebrity guest player of the team. He's reached celebrity level, you know. So it's like he literally gonna. I'm sorry, I went off topic. This was our topic. The WNBA, the LA Sparks training facility. Royce White, he wants to kind of be the real life Jim Carrey from a Living Color character and go out there and show a bunch of females that the loophole you created is gonna open up a can of uh, worms the size of sausages that you ain't ready for. There's something wrong if the spectators of the WNBA, the Women's Basketball Association, look out on the court and literally think the men that go to watch this game, they look out on the court of the WNBA, the Women's Basketball Association, and what they see is a sausage fest. That's what they see. There's something wrong if that's what it's gonna be. Look, you mad because Royce White isn't an activist in the trans movement. You mad that he's just a ninja looking at a bag. He wants that bag. He wants that bank style money. He wants went to he gonna peel the wig off after the game, go straight to the strip club, right? Royce White. And he gonna all that WNBA money. He gonna have a Cardi B style chick right here. He gonna have a Nicki Minaj chick right here. Like he dribbling basketballs, bro. It's the same movement, bro. Like he dribbling basketballs. He's used to this shit, bro. He gonna just peel the wig off, go to the strip club, like dribbling basketballs, bro. Just with he gonna be making bank, bro. He gonna make. Thank you for that loophole. And you're mad because I'm not a trans activist. I'm just a guy who put on a wig, took advantage of a loophole, and now I be dunking in that basket hole on you, ninja. You mad, bro? It's like you own your feelings. You can see that because of the emotions and shit. You're super emotional. Look, you can't expect everybody to be all for your movement the way you are. That's fact. Everybody has an opinion, right? An opinion is like an asshole, right? And everybody has their own individual asshole, like they got their own individual opinion. Some people, certain things is more important to them than other people's opinions. So it's like you may be dead on this one movement going, where this ninja's like, yeah, I'll take advantage of that. I'll make bank, and I'll have thank you. You gotta remember, you inviting something, a species that a lot of us are literally cold hearted. Okay? We're cold hearted. We're men. We're cold hearted, okay? Not all of us, but a lot of us. I'm definitely cold hearted, okay? I'm not gonna care about a lot of the shit. A lot of the rigmarole I'm not gonna care about. I'm cold hearted, okay? I don't care about a lot of people's feelings. I just don't. I don't have time to care about a lot of people's feelings. You invited this, and when Royce White show up and he's ignoring your feelings, what do you expect? He's a man. Men ignore feelings sometimes because it's like we don't care. We don't have time to care about your feelings. You invited someone that say F your feelings, and you mad that they're literally they're doing the loophole just to get banked, and you mad that Royce White show up, and he's bigger than all the women in the background because and he's stronger. You mad when Royce White show up and he's bigger than her? and he's bigger than the rest of the women in the background, and stronger. And he will be dunking on you. There's a possibility. This is just putting us out there. Royce White is just the beginning, okay? What if Ron Artest decided to do the same shit? You know, like, what if you literally gonna be coming down the court acting like this, bro? All those bullies is gonna get bullied, bro. The bullies is gonna get bullied. I predict Caitlin Clark may be one of the last actual women to be still playing in the WNBA. She may be. Caitlin Clark may be one of the longest women to still have a career in the WNBA if this can of worms is open. She can play against guys and maybe it might still go in. Might. I think she will even get destroyed by a majority of men. But yeah, she'll hang on. It may some of them may go in, but y'all guys, yeah, big women that can't dunk, barely. Some of you, nah, man is shattering backboards, bro. Man is high above the rim, so you're just big women that can barely. Your dunks are weak when you do. Men, Vince Carter, Vince Carter, ninjas that are high above the rim, you opening up that can of worms. You're not gonna be real competition, bro. Just big women, but it's not Vince Carter, bro. He's not Vince Carter. Like, he's not there yet. Okay? When I see a Vince Carter woman, like, in majority, that'll be a different type of. Then we can come back to this table and have this conversation. When I see majority Vince Carter style women high above the rim, bro, it's like, then we can come back and we can continue this conversation. Right now, yes, it's just not there yet. Jim Carrey is still stronger than you guys. There's 4 women and Jim Carrey. There's 4 women and Jim Carrey. A comedian. He's a comedian, bro. 4 gym rat women and a comedian. 4. These are obvious women that be hitting that gym. And then there's a comedian, Jim Carrey. This is just a comedian, bro. He pretty dang strong back then. As a woman, the way to Vince Carter style of play ninjas high above the backboard be dunking in your sport. He's going to be out of a career. Get used to being a water boy. A water girl. Get used to being a towel girl. Get used to being a floor mopper. Get used to being a what do you call that? The person in that costume. The thing in that costume that be get used to be just kind of like, I'm talking about the people behind the scenes, not actually starting on the court. It's going to be the NBA 2.0. It's going to be the NBA 2.0. It's sad, bro. That it is very late, right? I'm going to tell you it like this. It is very late. Right now, it is 2:30 a.m. It is 2:30 a.m. where I'm at. It is a silent night. It is a holy night. It is a silent night. But I hear a few things out there. You want to know what I hear? There's a female not too far away. She's out there practicing basketball in these hours. Probably only in like the sixth grade, playing against maybe a few high school females. They still out there practicing. Real females. In the sixth grade, seventh grade, in in high school, they out there 2:30 a.m. practicing as I be doing this. As I'm doing this, just ranting and raving as a grown ass man. There's females still hungry to try to get into the WNBA. They're out there at 2:30 in the morning right now practicing with the Mamba mentality trying to get into the WNBA. And you want to cancel their chances, right? Because of ninjas like Jim Carrey? Are you serious? Because of Jim Carrey as ninjas, you want to create a loophole blocking them. When blocking them like Shaq Diesel block people. What happens when actual men figure out this is our way of just going out there playing basketball with a wig to make bank? Like that Royce White or whatever his name is. We gonna go out there, ball on some females, make bank, rip the wig off, and go straight. It's like that. And you creating this with your own strange, weird ideas. When someone got that demon crazy look in their eyes, when they got that demon crazy look in their eyes, that's not someone you listen and go along with their every word. Nah, that person is actually crazy that you're actually following like they're God's gift to earth. You're in a cult. You're in a cult. And there's gonna be people mad that I'm calling it out, but we real talking. People in my life, we're not sensitive. We're gonna call a spade a spade. And the truth is, a lot of you's in the cult where you're willing to think this is the answer to solving all the problems of the WNBA. Usually in a cult, you have cult life beliefs, and you're gonna follow your cult leader to a place where you're gonna get in a bad situation. All right. That's why when people see the types of ideas you be pushing, there's a category for the ideas that you push. It's called the fringe, okay? So we're gonna take your fringe ideas, okay? And we're gonna go with them, okay? We're gonna just go with them. Why not? Why not allow Tim Duncan or someone to just put on a wig and be balling on y'all. Let Tim Duncan rack up 80,000 points. I don't know. Shit. Maybe make your game interesting. But at the same time, that cancels the dreams of that little girl outside. It's getting to be like 2:40 a.m. in the morning. She's still outside practicing. She still had dreams of getting into the WNBA. She's a real girl. She's only got the frame of a real girl, like this, not this, and she out there practicing. She doing her thing. She's staying busy. It's practicing all day into the night to get to the level where she's competitive when she's an adult. And you're literally blocking hoop dreams. You're literally going out of your way to block hoop dreams of people like that. Calling it calling it like it's something we need to do to help a fraction of people like this. To help a fraction of people like this, we're willing to block the determined actual female out there practicing relentlessly to get into a league. You mad because the Caitlin Clark story happened. You mad because that story happened where that female, she be out there relentlessly practicing all day, all night, where their shots go in automatic, bang, bang, boom. You mad at the mama mentality. You mad at the female version of the Mamba mentality. You mad at the Mamba mentality. Instead of females with the Mamba mentality that be practicing and practicing, you just want like a retired guy to or just a random guy, Jim Carrey. The, in the weight room, he don't have the Mamba mentality. These girls do. These girls on the sides of him, as females, they got the Mamba mentality when it comes to being in the gym, and he's still stronger. He's still outperforming them. You wanna push for a cheat code? You want to push for a cheat code? It's like in politics, it's like you want to look the other way as fraud be happening, robbing your constituents. You want to look the other way at any crime, as long as it means you getting into power. You want to look the other way on a lot of foul shit, as long as it means helping your career. You want to look the other way on the main Nazi, as long as it means you getting further in power. There's certain things that, even in the political world, because this is turning into a political thing. It's a political movement pushed, hijacking the WNBA. It's a political movement, a political type of thing, hijacking and putting a battery into I want to say the force kind of from the people above on the to the players of the WNBA, giving loud voices to the few of them that are all in on this type of shit. There's a few crazies that are all in on this type of shit. They're gonna push it and they're gonna sound loud doing it, right? Jasmine Crockett style. But it's like you can sound loud pushing a fringe idea, but that idea is still in the fringe category. It's like you sound loud doing it, but it's like In the end, it doesn't make it a good idea. It's just coming from a loud mouth. A bad idea coming from a loud mouth. Stay quiet, stay stay humble, and stay about, I want to say, principle. Stay about principle. Try to stay about a righteous principle. Don't push fringe ideas and push them on everybody. If you about principle, you don't need to be pushing fringe ideas on people. People will gravitate towards your way, towards your ideology. Like, when you live your life about the mama mentality and people notice that immediately, change and focus in your eyes, you don't got to push the mamba mentality even. People will see that focus, that self determination, that self discipline, and wonder what got you to be that way, because we want to install it into our lives. Use about principle. Use not about demanding something on everybody else that just be living their lives. Use about principle. They gravitate towards it. When you walk in a room, you shine. You shine bright. You shine your little light. You give sight. Sight through the darkness of the night. It be 2 a.m. What do I hear? I hear a little girl out there practicing. She be doing her thing. She has dreams of one day dunking over top of the rim. But you know what? Right now she can't. So she be shooting threes one by one. You know what? She be out there living her life because to her, basketball is fun. Why not turn something fun into a career where she can be out there many, many years doing her thing, making the whole crowd sing her name. She be doing her thing, Caitlin, and she be swishing baskets left, right, A, B, select, start, like super contra. You know what? I gotta end this shit at this part. Cooked.